one of you today that no woman here sits alone. That nobody is sitting on the side at the dance party. That nobody doesn't have a group to go to lunch with. If you see someone by herself, she just became your new best friend. That's why we're here. Community. I just kept wondering, what does this look like for women? What does this look like for women? And not just business women. What does this look like for any kind of woman? I think that's something that is very, very different about Rise than anything else that exists, is that there are CEOs in the audience, there are stay-at-home moms in the audience, there are grandmas in the audience, there are girls just out of college. Like, it's every kind of woman. I just kept thinking, what does a personal growth conference, what does that look like for a stay-at-home mom? And it's different than what I saw in the market. And I thought, if we just choose a date and a location and we tell people about it, it will force us to make it happen. And that's what we did. I chose Austin, Texas for the first one because it's one of my favorite cities in the world. We picked a hotel because I had gone to an event at that hotel before. I mean, just sounds like dumb as a box of rocks. The baby's laughing now, yelling at me. The incredible thing that happened, which again, I can look back and know, like, God was so guiding this, is I was writing Girl Wash Your Face while I was producing the first Rise. And not knowing what else I wanted to talk about, I just took a lot of the themes of that book and put them into the programming for Rise. We just did it, not knowing, like, no idea what it would be. And the crazy thing is, people came.
We were in our coffee in the morning moment today, reminiscing about the Rise gathering from last year. And I've said it so many times, but the pride that I had sitting in the back of the room watching this show and the power of what was happening and the emotion and the motivation and the community and all of the things. It was just, it was amazing. In the aftermath of last year's event, as we were coming back or as we were in the hotel room after the show was done or whatever it was, I said to her, in a way that, obviously I could not have had any sense of what was to come, I said to her, I have just seen our future.
I believe in what we're doing. I know that we're onto something. I know that women need this. I know that these experiences for them, or the content that we produce and put online, I know that it matters because they stand in line for 4 hours to come up to me at a book signing and they tell me it matters. I know what we're doing and I know I can't do it by myself. I don't do any of this by myself. I might dream these crazy, big, audacious dreams by myself, but it takes a team of people to make it happen. You just have to make it work. That's what we're doing. This is insanity. This is insanity. I'm trying to write a book. I'm trying to sell one ticket, we're like, oh yeah, we got more ticket sales. I'm trying to take kids are on spring break, dog, cut his leg. Like, there's so much going on. You just make it work. And I also feel like it's so important to say, if you want something and it doesn't exist, just make it yourself. Because you're immersed. That's the power of a conference. That's something you can't get anywhere else. You gotta be in the room to feel what it is. You have to be immersed in that space with a bunch of like-minded people in order to have that moment of, wait a minute, what if life doesn't have to be this way? What if that's possible? What if I'm really this person? What if I don't have to be friends with people I don't like? What if there really are good people? Like, all the what ifs only happen when you're immersed long enough to strip away the normal, everyday narrative that rules our lives. If your life, imagine your life as a giant circle, right? This is a giant circle. This moment, this weekend in this giant circle is a pinprick. This is one tiny moment in your life. So go all in. Can you go all in? Terrace, can you go all in, Terrace? I'm gonna say, same you, and then you're gonna say, and you're gonna clap. Same you, same you. You are in control of you. That fast you can be the woman that you want to be. That fast you can decide that I am worth more than this. That fast you can change your life. This isn't to get more fans. This isn't to have one more follower. I don't need one more follower. I want more leaders. I want, if 800 women sit in that audience, if 800 women would step like more fully into who they were made to be, if 800 women would say, what if 800 women would stop beating themselves up, if 800 women would change this white noise, negative self-talk in their minds, like if 800 women just lived into who they were made to be, into who their creator made them to be, we would change the world.
Good, 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 good. Bring your tongue down.
Good, 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 good.
I'm trying to give you the last bits of music.
Good, 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 good. Good, 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 good.
Right.
Tanita's gonna hop up, she's gonna pump up the crowd. We're gonna have the music louder than it is now, just for you. We'll also have a mic on you if you want, to like talk and interact. And then after that, that's when Beans is gonna cue up Rachel's intro, and she's gonna say, Rich Wallace.
Even worry.
We'll cue video, and then after the video, you'll come up to stage.